Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Monday to all. Hopefully, your week is off to a great start. We've got new music to check out, so let us jump right into it because we have a little bit of a JK double feature on our hands today. Mr. Jungkook of BTS has dropped two digital singles on the same day. I don't know what the premise of these are. I don't know if they're related to the upcoming like solo album he's dropping. I think it's titled Seven, right? That has been making the rounds. But both these songs, My You and Still With You, I haven't seen that much about, which has me very curious about them, and hence why we're here today. Wonder what type of music this is going to be. Yeah, if there's any explanation on like what the premise of these two releases are, let me know. If they're just like kind of special singles, or if they're like stuff that's been recorded. Like if these are like little singles out of like the archive of JK music he's had it kind of like tucked away in the personal stash. I don't know. So let me know. But we're gonna go in order. I'm gonna have My You, and then we're gonna check out Still With You once we're done with the rambling part about this. Timeline below is gonna be chapter based off of whatever we're listening to, kind of like how we do album listens here. Originals down below the usual 90 yards. So let's get into it. No MVs, but that is a-okay with me.
Summer has already spread in the air. Breezes already blown. The last coast step is going out. The days we're getting longer and longer. But my days were still going on.
Tasty chords, very tasty guitar chords.
I got wet in the sun shower. I looked up at the night sky. It was quite a lonely night. In the blink of an eye, the dark faded out. Coming under the sunlight. Memories with me and you. All these leaves are colored.
Nice build.
All these times are precious to you. 4 seasons have passed with you. 4 centuries past you. All the reasons why I can't live right. All the reasons why I sing this song. Then for the beat by your side now. I'll try to shine brighter than now. 사라질까 혹시 꿈일까.
Oh, I love the little echoing on the left and the right.
영원할 수 있을까. 사무친 이 마음.
I also like how atmospheric it's been mixed. Wide reverb,
밤에 잠겨
but only in the backgrounds. The voice itself doesn't have a lot of reverb on it.
쓸쓸했던 밤 어느새 먹구름은 흩어져가 빛을 이미 새겨진 너와 남긴 온기들 모든 빛이 내게 물들고 나의 시간은 완벽해져 보내게 절 또다시 더 짙어지게
That's a nice firm bass line too. Got a nice ring to it, but it packs a punch. Very subtle vocal harmony on top of the little echoes. Ooh, and a nice breathy final note to wrap it all up. I like it. I like it a lot. It's the thing about me and kind of like BTS music as a whole is while I really do enjoy the title tracks, some of my favorite songs have been like the really slow, almost like ballady B-sides. Like I really like Lights and Film Out, the two Japanese titles. On top of that, like 0 o'clock, Jamais Vu. I mean, Answer Love Myself really isn't a ballad, but it's just songs that kind of have an emotional value to it. Or that's the wrong way. Like The song, as you listen to it, packs an emotional punch. Those are the types of BTS songs that have had the most impact on me. So kind of hearing a song along that direction kind of brings me back to a happy place for me. It's like, I feel right at home again listening to music like this. And it's for as much power as that bass packs, and as much power as that kind of, what do you call it, the song in general, especially that chorus, it's a pretty loud chorus, all things considered. It's not very, like, in your face loud. It's one of those louds that kind of fills the entire soundscape. It's not meant to, like, target your ears, but it's meant to kind of fill the area around your ears with a whole bunch of sound. And I love that aesthetic. Mixed with his smooth vocals on top, too. Very nice. Very nice little single indeed. But that's only one of two. We have the next one to check out. Let me get that queued up very quickly. Okay, now this is Still With You by Mr. JK. It's Jungkook. I did see in the like recommended videos that YouTube queue up on the side that there was a fan uploaded version of this from 3 years ago that has like 20 odd something million views on it. So is this like an older JK like project song that just is kind of making the rounds, or is like getting an official studio release now? Because like I see that down in the corner. That was uploaded 3 years ago and has that many views, and the official versions dropped today, so kind of curious to see what the backstory on it is. But With You, very, very nice. Now we have Still With You. So here we go. Oh, we have that oscillating synth, the rain aesthetic. Okay. Oh, get jazzy with the keys. Twinkle the ivory, okay. Twinkle the ivory, tickle the ivory. There we go. Oh my goodness. Nice two-part harmony. Oh, it's still there. Yeah, I like it's going a little bit more modern in the chorus. It was very jazzy in the verses. Give me more of that brass solo. Come on. Aww. Yeah, this verse is such a smooth, jazzy vibe to it. And I love the breathy notes that he's adding to this too. It's like, been new that JK's got the vocals, especially like the powerful high notes, but I love hearing the softer, whisperier side. Whoever's on keys is having a lot of fun with this song. Lots of movement. And again, a bona fide final phrase of the song. I like it. Oh, it does kind of have that cozy rainy night aesthetic to it, which I very much like. This like kind of vein of music where it kind of has that late night vibe has really been working for me recently. It's like we're getting a lot of people doing it, whether it's through, OSTs or special singles, B-sides and albums, things like that. But this chair is very squeaky today, but this kind of late night, really chill vibe has really been working for me, which is really interesting because it should be the season where we're getting really bright, bubbly, high energy summer music because it's, July. But I think that's also why, because I'm liking it so much, because it's so far from what you'd kind of expect as the mainstream sound at the moment. This is so nice. This is a very mature take on the kind of modern jazz take, if you will. Like the verse itself has very much that late night slow lounge jazz vibe. You can hear the double bass being plucked. You can hear the kind of very gentle background vocal section. You've got the guitar, the very clean electric guitar there very subtly in the background. And then once the chorus comes around, you get that little injection of modernity to it, and a lot more fuller sound, a lot more modern sounding rhythms and chords, kind of straying from that classical, kind of traditional jazz type of sound, going with kind of a modern spin on it. And I like the distinction between the two. And also shout out the brass and guitars duet in the middle between chorus 1 and verse 2. I wish I heard more though. I'm a big sucker for a good brass section in a song, and I feel like we were robbed of that. But although I really do enjoy this, do not get me wrong, I think I actually prefer Still With You to My You. I think I called it With You earlier before we started this, but I do kind of wonder what Still With You would sound like if V was singing it. Now, I'm not saying that because I don't like JK's voice on it. I'm saying that because I know how much a like jazzy, almost bluesy sound works with V's voice, especially after he did Bing Crosby's Christmas classic last Christmas season. He really pulls off this slow kind of classic jazz sound really well. So I do wonder what he would sound like on this. But JK's like really kind of airy, wispy vocals on this instead of his like really powerful high vocals, the more airy ones in this. Really nice choice, really nice and really nicely balanced too. These were cool. I didn't know what I was getting myself into with these two little singles because, admittedly, I saw them on the release calendar and they just kind of appeared out of nowhere, and it wasn't like they were put together. There were separate entries for each song. They don't really have anything to do with each other, just special releases. And that genuinely had me so curious as to like what this were going to be. And I'm very surprised by it, but I'm also very pleased by it. It's a very big fly. I'm very much kind of drawn into this low-key aesthetic of it. And I've said it before on other videos that fit that nighttime vibe, and I'm going to say it again. I need to make a playlist of these like nighttime chill vibes, like K-chill, I might call it. Because, I might be getting ready to go to bed and I can't be blasting, party music at like 1 a.m. before I'm trying to go to bed. I need to calm myself down, and like Still With You might be the perfect song to do that. But rambling aside, that is it from me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. I am very much looking forward to that JK solo album whenever that drops. But until then, One last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.